live AI only game, and I have a lot to explain, don't I? Okay, so I am rebooting this because the Great Plains edition would not load. So, I made a smaller map. I've added 61 civs, included some modded ones like the Pope, Soviet Union, Siberia, Bohemia, the Vandals, all that good stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, we have World War II France. I haven't seen them in that many AI games, so I'm excited for their prospects. We have Prussia, the Moors, and a lot of other civs like Belgium. We have the Nazis in, but they're very cramped. Anyway, I could not load the save game for the Plains AI game, so I made a new one with rivers and ocean and more civs. So here's the details. I am Venice. I allowed the Shoshone to be in this game because Venice will probably just do nothing. We start on the ancient era. We're on deity. The game pace is standard. We only have domination. Last time we had all victory types enabled for some reason. No city raising, no barbarians, no ruins, quick combat, quick movement. Yeah, so let's get this started. This game gets really crazy, really quick. I'm not going to be able to say how many civs are eliminated, because they're going to be eliminated very fast. They're going to drop like flies. I was spawned right here, and I'm going to keep my settler and warrior there until I get pushed out. Then I'll probably get a nuclear submarine at the end of the part. Let's look at some prospects of nations. Let's talk about the Celts. The Celts, trapped between a very aggressive Soviet Union and Siberia. Japan's pretty aggressive. Spain, in the last game, was pretty aggressive. They're basically dead. They could try to do something. Two civs that I'm rooting for. The Vandals and Persia. I am rooting for those guys. I really like the Vandals. In fact, it's my flair on the Civ AI game area. And Persia, of course, is the glorious immortal Persia. In the last game, he narrowly avoided death, but right before the game stopped, he died. But he will be immortal in our hearts. Anyway, every civilization has a settler, so we will be seeing second cities. For example, America just founding New York, Poland just founding Krakow. Poland has some pretty good prospects here. They're surrounded by civs that aren't that aggressive, and they can really pull something out. They sucked last game. They got eliminated early, but I think they could do something good this time. Barcelona has been founded by Spain. Timok has already been founded by the Shoshone. This is a small map too. The Shoshone are going to take up a lot of room, but they usually have low pop cities, and they don't have a military force to defend it. So the Moors, Sunkai, Austria, even Belgium could probably take away their land unless the Shoshone are very aggressive. Mumbai already being placed down by India. York being placed down by England. We have Iceland in this game, along with Norway and Finland. Wow. A trio of Scandinavian civs. Bingvellir has already been founded. Norway is moving their settler. Finland is moving their settler. Zurich has already been founded. I think it's Zurich, actually. Sweden founding Sigtuna. New Orleans being founded by Attila, Granada being founded by the Moors, Salzburg being founded by Vienna. Yeah, this is a very interesting game. We're already seeing some empires being carved out. Leftist Magna being founded by the Vandals, Edirne being founded by the Ottomans. Plzeň has been founded by the Bohemians, I believe. Yeah, the Bohemians. Persia is moving their settler. We have two Frances in this game, the World War II France and the regular France, pretty close together. I want to see if one of them takes out the other. That would be pretty awesome. Israel moving their settler. Greece with 2 cities. Carthage with 2 cities. it seems like there's a race to see who found the city, either Russia or Brazil. Let's see who founds their city. The Nazis are going to settle down there. Bashulbalik has already been founded near Assyria. Assyria is probably needed to settle around here. China not moving their settler to the west. Israel moving their settler up north. Zagreb has been founded by Yugoslavia. I really want to see Yugoslavia do good. I haven't seen them in basically any AI games. I really hope they do good. Byzantium founding Adrianople. France founding Orleans. Persia still not founding their second cities. A lot of civilizations not founding their second cities, like the Soviets and Morocco. Aarhus has been founded by Denmark, who last time was the last to settle their second city. Scotland founded Glasgow on the coast. The Polynesians, who got eliminated last time, have founded their second city. They're near the Zulu, though, so that could also spell their death. I believe that someone in this area will be eliminated first, since it's more crowded. Well, every area is crowded. Hebron has been founded. Munich has been founded by the Nazis. Potsdam has been founded by the Prussians. Teotihuacan has been founded by the Aztecs. Algeria is in this game. We have Oran on this game. Wait a second. Someone called me. Wait a second. Sorry. I'm really sorry about that. We have Algeria in this game. I'm interested to see what they do, since they're not in that many Civ AI games either. They have 2 cities up. They're on a river. Cologne being settled. Germany's very aggressive, so that could have ruined their chances. And they probably can't expand west, since Ethiopia is a brick wall. Carthage did really well last game, but they're surrounded. And they don't have any mountains, so they can't use their unique unit. I'm surprised they didn't found this on the coast, since they get harbors and they could already have a city connection. Boom. Sisach-Senlai has been founded by Siam, who did pretty bad last time. Rome, finding Cumae. The Dutch are due... Where's the Dutch set? The Dutch settlers trying to go through Norway. The Dutch are already being boxed in. The Dutch last game had a big empire, but then immediately fell. And they had 2 cities on the other side of the world. One of them fell. They're probably going to be eliminated next part if the Great Plains game didn't not load. Benevento has been founded by the Pope. England. I hope England dies quickly with all their foes, because they destroyed the glorious Persian Empire. Lyon has been founded by World War II France. Some nice empires being carved out. Borders are looking good. Let's see. Iskar has been founded by the Siberians. The Siberians could definitely do a lot of damage in this area. However, the Soviets are aggressive, the Ottomans are aggressive, the Vandals are aggressive, Persia is immortal. They'll have to either expand into the Celts or Bohemia. Yeah, Bohemia to get some good land. Ethiopia has a pantheon, oral tradition, +1 culture from plantations. Seems like they already have a plantation, so they have a plantation spot, so they'll be able to utilize that with an extra culture. Did the Pope already get a pantheon? The Pope did not get a pantheon. Because the Pope starts with 1 faith instead of 1 culture, so you'd think he'll get a pantheon. But, no. Japan moving. They could settle near Benevento, the Pope. Armenia getting a coastal city. There are a lot of coastal resources down here. The Dutch expanding northern. Expanding north. I think that the Americans and the Norwegians will cut them off. The Dutch aren't looking that good. Espoo has been founded by the Finnish. Let's see if the Finnish can finish off their enemies and become a power like they are in the Civ Battle Royale. The Mayans. I hope the Mayans do something. I mean, they're boxed in. The Mayans just fail almost every time. If if they fail this time, then I'm probably not going to include them in any future games, since they always fail. I just wanted to put in all the main civs. This is interesting. It seems like Mongolia has cut the Assyrian Empire in half, or Assyria just didn't want to settle down here. Porto has been found by Portugal. Let's hope that Portugal does something. Belgium still doesn't have a second city. They could have founded a pretty good city on the coast, but not yet. Osnabrück has been founded. Very close to Hitler. Adolf Hitler. Mr. Adolf himself. I understand that this video will probably be banned in Germany because of the swastika. I believe it's called the swastika, but that's a very stupid pronunciation. Japan, still not with a second city. They're not moving their settler. Japan could be dead by now. I mean, these early game decisions can really affect everything. Persia? Oh. Well, Persia, obviously, is forward settling everyone to carve out their future empire. This could be actually a good decision. The Boers in the Civ Battle Royale got a city way up. And look at how they're ending. I believe Persia could be a main power, or they could just fail. They could fail entirely. But I don't think they'll be the first one out. Belgium with their settler entirely unprotected. If I were the Songhai, I will probably attack Belgium just so I could cripple them, and then later on, once I got a bigger force, I'll just destroy Brussels. Pantheon has been founded. The Papal States, 10% faster growth. That's a pretty good pantheon, if I say so myself. These cities, they have wheat farms, they have ivory, they have unique resources, they have salt. These will be big cities. The Pope can definitely turtle up and live a long time, or he could be aggressive. Poland being the first one I've noticed with a pretty large army. They've already built extra archers. Attila not building that much. Israel building an extra archer, fortifying their defenses. The Zulu have denounced Polynesia. This could lead into a very early war. Polynesia have their unique unit though, so they can defend. But if they get eliminated first, I'm sorry for Polynesia. You know. If this one ends, like, successfully, and I have another AI game, I'll probably add in Polynesia, just because I feel sorry for them. But if they keep on getting eliminated first, I'm probably just going to keep them in. Oh, Persia, look, with this big forward settle. It's a good city spot, though, but with the Germans in there, I'm not sure if this will be successful. Let's hope that Persia can make a nice empire for himself, and they could probably turtle up a bit, get a lot of tech, and then roll over the world. Hitler, already building up a nice force. Let's see what Russia does. Last game, the most important thing they did was get Morocco's capital down to the red, and their final melee unit was destroyed. The turn right before they took their capital and would have almost destroyed Morocco. Yeah, let's hope something like that doesn't happen. Let's hope there's early blood. Let's hope there's so much early blood that you can't even count the blood. That was a horrible sentence. Let's keep the single-player on auto-end turn. People entering the classical era, including Portugal himself. Rotterdam being found on the opposite side of the Dutch. Okay, this could even work out like the Boers in Persia, or it could just fail spectacularly. If they get a big force, though, they could destroy Norway very quickly. Switzerland has entered the classical era. They're in this game. A lot of people entering the classical era. Napoleon, Hitler. Let's see. Japan founding their second city. They aren't going to be stagnant. Has anyone else not found their second city? Belgium. Are they even moving their... They haven't moved their settler. A lot of people entering the classical era. Oh, Belgium. Poor little Belgium. Let's see if they move their settler. I mean, if they don't settle, they'll just die very easily. They could forward settle all the way over here, but I don't see that happening. I don't think they're moving their settler. Ah, poor Belgium. I thought they had an opportunity, you know? Belgium, ruin the... I'm sorry. Belgium's a joke nation. They shall never do anything correct. They will always fall. Belgium, worst nation ever. Watch them win this game. They're probably going to win this game. Yeah, I'm betting that Belgium's going to win this game just after I said that. Iceland, doing pretty well. Well, everyone has 2 cities. I'm not sure why I said that. People, kind of late entering the classical era. Well, not late. They're in the middle of the pack. Let's see. I think Belgium will be the last classical era. They're not moving their settler. Oh my god, Belgium. There's a good spot up here. You could probably grab the... Yeah, you could probably grab this fish. I mean, you could at least hole up. People, Pantheon has been found by Byzantium, goddess of protection, of course. A very AI Pantheon, as I've heard. Rome, with some really great growth. Both Romes with some really great growth. Zulu building up an army. Our first war. The enthusiastic Portuguese have declared war on the Finns. This won't work. They only have 3 warriors, but this might work. 3 warriors against England against Finland. And they have another settler out. England, please fail. I don't want the people who killed glorious Persia to be successful. People entering the next area of technology. The most gold. Here we have Austria, Israel, the Papal States, Poland, and Songhai. Pretty interesting. Germany and Ethiopia are now friends. How sweet. Anyway, this probably won't work. Finland's moving a warrior up there. Yeah, it won't work. They have 2 damaged warriors. They're just wasting their military. If Egypt or Arabia or China builds up a force, they'll probably destroy them. This was a failed invasion. They should have at least built a few archers. Maybe then they would have at least a chance at capturing that city. Well, they probably won't. These early turns, it's almost impossible to capture anything. Brazil, with an army of workers. America has entered the classical era. I have high hopes for America. Really high hopes for America. I mean, I'm an American myself. And they have a pretty nice starting position on a river. They already have a road connecting their 2 cities. They could expand into here with their friends Israel. Take out Korea. And make a nice empire around here. Wouldn't mind that at all. Poland. Probably with the biggest military force in this game. Alright, now, Prussia is usually it's supposed to be very aggressive, but most of the games that I've seen them in, they've just kind of holed up. But let's hope that they do something this time. What's Persia doing? Persia's still being pretty stagnant. Germany with a pretty big army. A lot of people are entering the classical era. I think I'll end this episode at turn 30. Yeah, 35. Turn 35. Yeah. Byzantium has entered the classical era. Oh yeah. Also, you might have noticed that the footage is actually watchable because I improved to 720p. Mongolia with, I believe, the first 3 cities. But Assyria has their siege towers. They could probably take a big chunk out of Mongolia. A lot of people want a Mongolia flare, though, so I hope they do good. If they win, I'll help I'll be the savior of everyone. Belgium! Belgium, big failure, like always. Okay, Hitler declaring war on Brazil. Brazil, right here. He has archers. He has warriors. He could probably take Salvador. Yeah. And Carthage has an army. Brazil looking pretty bad, and with this Russian settler, they'll probably settle over here and box him in even more. The prospects of Brazil winning aren't that good. Uh, England with a nice line of 3 cities, taking up a lot of room. Kiev has been founded, 3 cities, kind of making the Papal State, decreasing the Papal State's chance. The thing is, they don't have that much culture, and I believe culture extends borders. So they might have a rump state on the southern coast. Both the Vandals and Siberia and the Siberians looking for a new settle. Let's see who gets that. Ooh, it seems like the Vandals. The Siberians might. I don't think the Siberians have anywhere to settle. Maybe over here. See, this map is already getting crowded. I believe a majority of the map is already crowded. Yugoslavia settling near that is a bad idea. That is a bad idea. Look at this. Look at this for us. This will easily be able to take the city. Could be our first city capture. Let's see what's happening in this corner of the world. Nothing much. Belgium being okay. Belgium is moving their settler, and Greece has and Germany, Siam declaring war on Greece. Where is Greece? Germany? Pretty okay for Siam. Nothing will come of this war unless they both go against Corinth. Seems like Greece is sending a warrior, probably trying to take Sukhothai. That will definitely fail unless there's some sort of miracle. Austria and India now, friends. Some declaration of friendships. Let's hope that trend doesn't continue and there's war very soon. Persia sending a worker up to improve these tiles, make it a better city. Algeria being quiet. Let's see. The first war is an entire failure. And next turn, I believe I'll end it. Let's turn off single player auto end turn. This is really fun. I mean, I think I'm a better commentator. I mean, I kept on talking constantly. In earlier times, I just said a lot. But you know, this is much better. Sunk high with a big force. This is the Zulu with 3 cities. I think they're trying to encompass Polynesia. I don't want Polynesia to be eliminated first. I mean, they have some opportunity. They could get a settler. They could probably embark and go all the way over here, get a nice settle. Seems like Belgium is doing the only thing they do good, making friendships. They might find the United Nations. That would be pretty cool since they already have the EU, but they'll probably be dead by that time. Sunk high with a big force. Maybe going after Belgium. Belgium, I don't know why I included them in this game. I thought they would be pretty good. I think if there's a Belgium that I'll add, it's the Belgian Congo. I mean, they don't have hands, but at least they're kind of competent, you know? Anyway, this is the last turn of the video. Yeah, let's go to 50. Let's go to turn 50. Extra long video. Ethiopia has founded Eastern Orthodoxy. Armenia with a pantheon. England with a pantheon. Ooh. Israel with their unique units. Could we see Israel taking out the Huns? Or damaging Sweden? Or Arabia? Or the Dutch even? Switzerland. Israel has an opportunity to do something. Okay. Or these are just like great profit replacements. No, they look like warriors. They look like warriors. Austria already with a trebuchet. The Mayans with the unique units. Okay. Go after Babylon, Maya. France, World War II France, is pretty well defended. They have high defense cities. Well, not as high as Babylon, though. But they are well defended. You have your unique unit. Maybe you could go after Prussia if you get good with the Aztecs, but I don't think you can. Well, you could. Let's hope they do. Let's hope someone dies very quickly. Belgium doing nothing. I don't even think they've entered the classical era. Oh, Belgium, being hilariously behind and everything. 4 cities by England. Wow. War against the Ottomans, who also have 4 cities. Okay. War against the Pope. See, this is why it gets crazy. Denmark, Siberia, going against the Denmark and Siberia going against the Ottomans. That probably won't come of anything. The Zulu, who already have composite bowmen, and Joseph Stalin going after the Papal States. We could see our first elimination. Seems like people are tired of England's expansionist ways, but the Moors and Egypt have declared war. They could probably take Nottingham. Maybe this Moorish force could take York after it gets weakened. I believe England will lose some cities. Oh, Scotland and Israel declaring war. Israel's all the way over here. They might try to go after Hastings. Scotland is all the way over here. That's more of a moral support thing. Yeah, look, they have catapults, composite bowmen. They're head in tech. They have warriors. They could probably take out Rome with the help of Stalin. Oh, look at this. Look at this big force by the Celts. They could probably take out a city or two. Wow. Anyway, I think I'll end it. Yeah, one more turn for 40 turns. And after this, I'll end it. France with a pretty good force. Algeria with a settler and some pretty big cities. Persia, of course, being immortal, as always. This place is a very... See, the map is already a cluster. Egypt taking Nottingham down to the yellow. This Moorish expeditionary force probably going to go after York. Wow, things already happening, and it's not even turn 40. We could see the first city capture by, like, turn 45. Wow. Oh, yeah. First city capture by turn 40, actually. Anyway, let's end it off with that first city capture, and thank you people for watching, and goodbye.